Week 4, refreshing and renewing various aspects of my life that I like to check in around at the halfway point of the year to see what's working, what's not working, what may need to stay the same, and what may need to change in order to have a last successful 6 months of the year. And so this week we're taking a look at my planning system, both for business and work and for personal. And while my business planning will stay the same for the most part, I definitely am looking at refreshing my personal planning to get more use out of my planner and to feel like I'm actually using it and diving into areas of my personal life that are equally important. And so this is something, planning, that helps me find balance. I appreciate the structure. I also appreciate having some direction both in my work and personal life, something for me to refer to so that I don't mindlessly scroll on Instagram and Facebook for hours and hours, but actually have the things that I want to tackle and get done and make a dedicated plan so that that happens. So if this is something that might interest you, where you might get some ideas and jumpstart, your own kind of planning system that you are looking to refresh or renew, please just keep watching. All right, so here is my planner stack. We are going to talk about, I guess, mostly what has changed. So probably really focus here on the A6 because the majority of my system for work hasn't changed. I'll try to link in the cards the video where I briefly mention the way that I use my work planners, but we'll do just a quick run through. This is my updated work planner for my full-time position. Changed to the dashboard layout from Happy Planner. I was in a teacher's planner last year that allowed me to kind of list the different tasks throughout the year. I did not find that to be as effective. I may go back, we'll see, I don't know, give it another try. But so I'm using the dashboard layout for this upcoming school year, and usually what I like to keep in the months, I like to keep a running to-do list in here. I also like to keep, I'm trying not to show too much information, I like to keep a little notes page, and then I have kind of our specific meeting notes pages for the school. So when I'm in a meeting, I can take notes and then file them in the appropriate folder, so I don't have to carry around all my folders for the different PLCs or PDs, but really can kind of just keep notes and then file them away later. And then I am in my appointment book again this year. So this is just, or for the second half of the year rather. But this just kind of has a weekly overview and then starts at 7 and runs until 8:45, which is sometimes never enough, 8:45, 9 o'clock. But this really works for me to be able to kind of see on a week-to-week basis what I have. And so this contains meetings for school, meetings for my part-time job, private practice clients, work stuff. It really is my catch-all. And because I am willing to schedule both clients and meetings on the quarter hour, a system like this works best. Most other systems just have hour or half hour, but I am a gal that needs a quarter hour planner. All right, so let's get these out of the way so we can focus on the main update. Okay. When I was interested in kind of doing a mid-year review for my planner, one of the biggest things that I was thinking about was this A6, and I honestly hadn't used it as much as I would like. And so my thought was, how do I update it to really get the biggest bang out of the planner? Because I love the size, I love how portable it is. And the only thing that I feel like I have used and loved more has been a half letter or A5 size. So don't be surprised if I go back to that. But for now, I am looking to see how I can use this A6 a little more. So I kind of mapped out what I thought that I needed. And so I took a look at my work system and kind of isolated it, because I'm going to continue to use my agenda. I'm going to continue to use the Happy Planner Big. And right now I drop all of my to-dos in a catch-all. In a notebook. And so I am kind of questioning whether or not that's still going to be a system that works for me, or whether I want to look at tracking all of my to-dos in a different way. And so then I came over here to my personal and recognized that my monthly layout was going to be super important and probably needs to stay. I was doing a week on one page, but I don't think that that's going to be necessary, because I'm catching that in my agenda. And so I really need to be referencing that instead of duplicating a week on one page in this A6. Now the daily, for the days that get really busy, I think is going to be important. I need to have my list, especially for personal things. Some lists that I'm considering are to buy, to read, to do. I definitely want to keep my gratitude and my own personal therapy notes in my A6. And then my wellness. And I think I think I had a question mark for therapy, because I hadn't found a therapy insert or way that I'd like to track it. But I think I have found a solution now. And then my wellness in terms of fitness routine and eating for the second half of the year. And then I had a planner consultation that talked a little bit about maybe keeping a separate book for content planning. I'll show you what I have now. And then I'm still thinking about that, because I really don't want to add another book to my system. But we'll see. All right, so this is going to kind of be like, I guess, a flip through. So I keep a little deco, a little reminder, reclaiming my time. So we have that sticks out. I have a little planner card here. I know my worth. I've paid dearly for every ounce of it. So just a reminder. I've got some sticky note kind of page flags here from Cloth and Paper, which is one of my favorite shops. I actually just ordered my 2022 inserts from them, because they are on the ball. And definitely ordered it in A5, so looking to switch there. I keep some stickers back here. Let's see. Some little dots, some appointment stickers, and kind of some neutrals, my little recording stickers, some kind of decorative snarky stickers from this shop, Little Red Prince, that I love. Clearly But Why. This too shall pass. Maybe like a kidney stone, but it'll pass. Definitely not feeling very worky. Yeah. So just some little snark and encouragement that I like to kind of put in my planner from time to time. Some little dots. I do have a color-coded system, mostly for my monthly layout, because it is a little smaller and it's harder to kind of keep things there. But I want to kind of develop like a snapshot system that allows me to open up my planner and take a look at either a month or a week and really get a sense of what's going on, and then go to my daily for more detail. So anyway, and these are just some like little bitty reminder stickers around posting or things that I need to do, like follow up. Reminder for self-care, my therapy appointments, because your therapist should have a therapist. And then some more small dots. So I keep that right here. I don't keep anything in this back pocket. And then I have just a little catch-all. I oftentimes will write on little sticky notes throughout the day. So if something I need to put in my planner, I need to do, I try to catch it right here. This is my word for the year, intentional. And so I just have a little reminder. It definitely am that. Let's see. Maybe I should zoom in just a little bit. How's that? Okay. So just a little planner card that came with one of my orders. Again, just try to keep some note paper here in the front to catch things that may happen. A little vellum. So this is where I keep my weekly and daily plans. Another little inspirational card, inspirational dashboard. This is the getting things done method, and so I try to kind of have this out open as a reference, so sometimes I can move through tasks and kind of get an idea of how I'm gonna get things done throughout the day. This is kind of a suggestion for how you might run through some planning systems, so something that I reference from time to time. And then this is how I've previously been recording my weekly, kind of outlining the larger week plan, and then noting kind of different things that I had to do throughout the week. I haven't really used this insert the way that I would like to, and so that is why I'm looking at maybe getting rid of the weekly in my next planner. But then right after that, I have some daily inserts. So if a day is really hectic, I can make note of those hectic days. So I have a couple of those. Another really cute dashboard. And then this is a weekly health journal, so where I can keep track of physical activity, how I'm getting, my sleep in, water, what my mood and energy level is like. I'm so interested in tracking that more. Next, I have my inbox and kind of running thoughts so that I don't lose them, because, my inbox usually has just, again, tasks that I'm working on, mail I need to send, which is super important, and then things that I'm waiting on. So if I've sent something out and I'm waiting on a response, so that I can track it, because, if I don't see it on my responsibilities, I'll just forget about it. All right, another really nice dashboard from Cloth and Paper. And then I have my yearly planner in here. Let's see. This is like a thought on one page, and so or one line rather, and so it's been kind of helpful to kind of maybe jot down and capture thoughts throughout the year. So I won't go into those in detail, my private thoughts. And then this is my pre-planning and monthly layout, another really nice inspirational dashboard. So this is my key in terms of what's going on, either business-wise or at jobs. And so for me to be able to, at a glance, kind of take a look at what's going on. So we are still in the process of kind of filling out for the upcoming months, but I can also list monthly tasks, a little kind of inspiration, any goals that I have for the month, and any particular events that might be coming up too. All right, next I have my cleaning schedule, any passwords or things that I might want to note. Again, another dashboard for my word for the year. And then I found this really cute, well, not cute, but this 52-week organized home challenge, which is something that I do pull from and work through as part of my cleaning schedule, because I clean every Friday and clean throughout the week. So I've been doing the same routine that my mom made me do probably since I was 10 years old. So it is something that I've got locked in. But I do pull from this from time to time. And then I've got just project inserts. So if there is a big project like this that I want to kind of maybe break down, I can reference those. And then here is everything business related. I don't know if you all could hear that, but I think I have a ghost in my house. Okay. So some really cute dashboards, and then projects. So again, if I'm doing something related to my business and I need to kind of outline the project, then I will use those project planning inserts. And then here is my social media inserts. Here are my social media inserts. So some ideas for future videos, actually being able to kind of plan those videos out. And then some social media marketing information, kind of growth. I got this later in the year and I haven't really been good about tracking. So maybe that'll be something that I look at doing. A way to record like popular hashtags that I might use. And then post planners for Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, which I haven't really gotten into. And then if I'm going to do my newsletter or blog. All right, the next couple of things I have listed as confidential. And so we'll talk about them, but can't see none of that. But here I have my prayers, my therapy notes, like I mentioned, for my own personal therapy, and my daily gratitude. And so this is the insert for my therapy notes. So I recently found this and really like it. I want to say, did I get this from Caffeine and Paper? I have to go back. I'll have it linked if folks might be interested. But it's a way for me to know my therapist, the date of therapy, maybe like the overall theme, any to-dos or assignments that I might get, questions that were asked, and the way that I responded, or questions that I maybe had for that session, and then any exercises that I was given for kind of the week, a way to kind of note my progress there. So I appreciate those inserts. I'm going to look to use them starting maybe this week. This is for, I use this for my gratitude and my prayers. And then we've got budget and spending and savings. Now my budget, if you've seen my other budget video, which I'll also link in the cards, I use the budget mom system, and so it is not in here, but I am choosing to keep my sinking funds in here so that, you know, when I'm out and I want to spend a lot of money, I don't, because I remember that I have goals. So let me see if I can get to, I don't know that I have a blank one to be able to show you all. Hold on. Okay, not that I'm opposed to anyone seeing kind of, you know, where I am in terms of my sinking funds, but I know that I haven't updated them in a while, and so I want to be accurate. But this is kind of what the saving tracker looks like. It allows for goals and goal date and date achieved, and allows you to kind of know whether or not you are putting in the amount that's being put in or taken out. And so this is what I'm using for my sinking funds. I've got quite a good bit of sinking funds, given that I'll be traveling in the upcoming year, and I'm trying to save for that. Then I also have my debt payoff, which I can't say that I have fully transferred over again from the budget mom system, but it's something that I want to keep so that I can see it when, again, I'm out here in these streets, trying to buy out Ulta. I find it also comes with a finances worksheet, which I can appreciate. Now, as you can see, I've got sticky notes throughout my planner, which I love because I just like to jot things down. I'm looking at doing some no spend months for the second half of the year. So those are really important. I'll need to take that out because I shouldn't be making any online purchases, but I can keep that there. And then I try to make note of places that I'd like to shop when I am allowing myself to spend, and then note of those items too. But as you can see, it's been nothing super intriguing. Here I try to keep my meal plan for the week, so that I can kind of note what is coming in and as far as water and food. And then it has a place for my activity, but it also has a place for me to really like outline what my weight training is like. These are inserts that I printed. That's why they look a little wonky. But this is where I record kind of my weight training workout, because I love to lift weights. And then this last section is for my future tasks. I don't have no responsibilities. No, but it's a way for me to also kind of track some responsibilities and for me to keep stickers. And then usually I just kind of keep some note paper back here. So this is what my current setup looks like. And again, one of the things that I think I will be looking to modify for the upcoming year is probably the size. And I am working to see if there are, that out of these, inserts and with this current system, what are some of the things that I really like and appreciate, and what are some of the things that I need to change and update. So let me know if you have any specific questions about any of the things listed here, and I'd be happy to answer them. And let me know if you found this to be helpful to get a sense of kind of what folks plan throughout the week, how they keep track in terms of kind of systems, or if there's anything that you'd like to know more about that. Just kidding. One thing that I thought about that I probably will look at doing a little more for the upcoming year is kind of how to pull in some things that maybe would inspire me to touch my planner a little more than I did in the first half of the year. And sometimes that can be like really pretty things. And so I have like a bunch of clips that I bought and haven't quite used, oftentimes because they will come off. And so let me know if anybody watching has any suggestions on how I might make them a little more stable. But like, I see things like this that I think would be so pretty. I would put this on a paper clip and then drop this in my planner. And so I'm actually thinking about adding a couple of baubles, like, paper clips to my planner that I think may, like these. Look how cute. Okay, anyway, that is one way that I would like to actually like increase the times that I touch and use my planner, is to bling it out a bit and make it something that I really love to see and love to open up. But yeah, I completely forgot about that, but that's one update that I'm interested in making, so that I can use all the things more and be more productive this second half of the year, even though I've really enjoyed resting. So, all right, that will be the end. Bye.